While Mark's busy bringing Peter's puppets back to life, I've come to London's Little Angel Theatre to dip into the history behind puppets.
For the child in all of us, puppets have a knack of pulling on our heartstrings. As a medium for storytelling, they've been capturing our imagination for centuries. And right now, they're undergoing something of a renaissance.
I'm meeting puppeteer Ronnie Le Drew, who's worked with iconic characters such as Zippy, George, Sooty and Sweep.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Ronnie.
Jasmine.
I'm Jasmine.
Nice to meet you.
We've got some interesting characters hanging around
We
here.
have indeed.
Not
yes.
least of all yourself, I'm sure.
You're very kind.
Ronnie's a master in all kinds of puppetry, including one of the oldest forms, the marionette.
Well, first of all, you can see that he's carved out of wood, and he has 9 strings to him. Here he goes.
Marionettes are controlled by strings that are manipulated from above. This allows them a freedom of movement that's unmatched by other forms of puppetry.
Can you get him to wave at me, for example?
Oh, definitely, yes.
But manoeuvring them does require a great deal of skill.
Now, do most people find it difficult to coordinate their left hand with their right? Because at the moment, I feel like I've lost the use of my fingers.
Absolutely right. No, this is very true.
Puppetry dates back centuries, but one type of puppet that was popular in medieval times was the glove puppet.
Oh, hello, I'm the dodo bird. It's fascinating being here. Very nice to meet you, Jasmine.
Very nice to meet you
Thank
as well.
you. There you are, you see. And that, you see, is quite simple. It's just worked while you're... Oh, no, that's me in the nude. No, shh, don't be like that.
Ronnie also teaches puppetry, and one of his former students is Mervyn Miller, now a trailblazer in his own right.
Mervyn was one of the puppeteers and one of the people that worked on the wonderful production of War Horse, so he can tell you a lot about that.
Amazing. Why do you think it's been so popular?
People love to see things come alive, and people do like animals as well. So the combination of the two things.
War Horse has been an undeniable hit with critics and audiences alike, with over 6 million people worldwide having seen the production. The horses were made in South Africa by innovative company Handspring, weigh around 50 kilos each, and take 3 puppeteers to bring them to life.
It's almost breaking new ground, isn't it, with puppetry?
Being able to work with such good actors and such good directors meant that they were brave enough to say, let's try and take this technique into a place that hasn't been before.
Is it physically quite demanding?
Yes, you need to train quite hard, and those puppeteers end up with a few muscles they didn't have before they started.
Far less physically demanding is this puppet from my childhood.
Here is Sooty.
Ronnie was the puppeteer behind many children's favourites, and his work was regularly seen on TV throughout the 70s and 80s.
Are you the real Sweep? Of course I am. Oh, you've got an itch. Oh, dear. Have you got fleas? Oh, keep away from me.
What a lovely trip down memory lane. But the fun isn't over yet, Jasmine.
There you are.
Oh, my goodness.
It's your surprise.
Wow. So,
Oh,
hello.
a hug. How nice.
Oh, excuse me.
This is called Atom, and it's designed and made by Tony, who's standing behind him.
Oh, Tony, yeah, I didn't actually even notice the 5 people.
You don't see them, right?
Tony Mason is a street artist and one of the creators of Atom, a huge 9-foot rod puppet. 5 people are needed to operate Atom. The central performer is attached by a harness. The other 4 puppeteers operate the limbs.
What's the most spectacular thing that Atom can do?
Well, he can do some push-ups, which is quite nice.
Tony and his creation are taking puppetry out of the theatres and onto the streets.
Wow.
With the boundaries being constantly pushed, the future of puppetry is in safe hands.
Nice to meet you all, and nice to meet you, Atom.